Holy hell. Do you realize how big this list is? And there's like lists upon lists, and you can't even see them all. Let's see. There we go. There's like lists upon lists, and these are like the top ones. So this is probably gonna be a couple videos. I won't address names that I dislike. But I will address names that I like on animals that are my favorites, because there's a couple in here that I love. And then I'll also address names that I would rather see on kids than on animals, and ones that I like for both animals and children. So, I'm not sure where to start. Oh, and then your favorites. So, okay. My God. Alright, I guess we'll start on the girl side for names. A name I would like on a dog or a cat is Agatha. I think that would be really cute. I don't think I would like a dog or a cat to be named Cordelia, because I like that name. I like the nickname Delia. One that I absolutely love, this has had like held a special spot in my heart ever since the movie E.T. and I don't know, I love the name, but I'm not sure if even the nickname would work in schools, and it's Gertrude. I love this name. I think Gertrude is so cute, but I don't know if it would fly on the playground with children. So, like you, I like the nickname Gertie. I think it's just so cute. I grew up watching E.T. So, yeah, I love the name Gertie. The next one, let's see, Harriet. I like that on kids. I don't think I would like that on a pet. Let's see. One that you had mentioned that you like for a dog is Cleopatra. To be completely honest with you, I would rather see that on a cat, only because of the whole Egyptians worshipped cats. So whenever I hear the name Cleopatra, I of course think of Cleopatra, but I always think of cats. So I think I'd rather see Cleopatra on a cat. The next one is Pandora. Let's see. You like that for a cat. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's a big name to stick on a cat. I don't know. Not sure of that one. The next one is Persephone. I do like that one for an animal, but you really, I don't know. Unless you stuck it on a male dog, which I wouldn't, because Persephone was a woman. I might use the nickname Percy. I don't know, maybe Percy would work for a girl. I don't know. My cat has a first and middle name, so I'll tell you that later. Let's see, Artemis. I love the name Artemis. I read a book series called, oh hell, brain fart. It's, called, it's the Dark Hunter series. Oh my goodness. And it's kind of, it's like a vampire series, but, the bad guys are the vampires, and they're not called vampires, they're called something else. And then the good guys are all, immortals that when they died, they were like so horribly wronged that when they screamed, that the goddess Artemis heard them and allowed them to get revenge, but in payment for that revenge, they have to serve her, and the way they serve her is they hunt the vampires. And it's just an awesome series. I highly recommend it. So yes, I love the name Artemis. Artemis is kind of a love-hate kind of character in the books. Um, One of the characters calls her the heifer bitch goddess. So, but like without Artemis, we wouldn't have our heroes. So we wouldn't have books. So I love the name Artemis, and I love it for a girl. I know, like, what's that movie? Oh my goodness, Wild Wild West. Um, oh, what's his face's name? Kevin Kline's character's name was Artemis Gordon. So for a long time, I thought Artemis was a male name, and I always associated with that. But Artemis is very much a female name, and I love it, and I will probably use it sometime in the future. Let's see. One of your favorites for a dog was Blossom. I don't like Blossom. Whenever I think of Blossom, I just think of the '80s TV show, and I did watch it, but I didn't become attached to it enough that I would name any pets after it. You also liked Magnolia and Ivy for cats. I don't like the name Magnolia. I don't like Magnolia, and I also don't like Ivy. One name you chose was Myrtle. I did not know that was a flower. I had no idea. I don't know, whenever I think of Myrtle, I think of turtles. I think I used to watch like a cartoon or something, and there was a turtle named Myrtle. I could be wrong. I don't know, whenever I hear Myrtle, I think of turtles. I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that they rhyme. I'm not sure, but one I actually skipped that I really like is Daisy, and I like that for both girls and boys, or not girls and boys, I'm sorry, both pets and kids. So I think Daisy is like one of the cutest damn names in the world. But yeah, so I'm not sure if I could put it on a pet though, because I like it for kids, even though I do like it for dogs. I think a cat or a dog named Daisy is just awesome. Okay, the next one is Coco. I'm a little indifferent with this. My aunt used to have actually, I'm not even sure what kind he was. They had a dog named Coco who was, like, mean. Oh my god, the dog was so mean. He was not trained well, and when I was little, I had open heart surgery. And I remember, I'm not sure, I don't think he ever bit me, but he would always jump up on me and growl, and I remember him nipping, but I don't know if he ever made contact. But after I had open heart surgery, because Coco would never stop jumping on me, and my heart had to be protected, they sent Coco to live with a family. Now, I don't know if this is true, because I know older people, and this was when I was 7, when you're a kid, people tell you that animals go to the farm, and you think they're going to a farm and living with another family. I don't know. I don't know if they put Coco down, or if Coco really did go live with another family. I hope he did, because if they put him down because of me, I don't know if I could live with myself. That's just, as much as I dislike that dog, he didn't deserve it. Millie. I like Millie. I like Millie for a dog. I would probably name a dog Millicent and call her Millie. I think Millie is, like, super cute. Alright, Molly is another one that's just like Daisy. I like it both for animals and children. So I don't know if I could ever put it on a child or on an animal, because I like it so much for kids. Not that I can't, like I said, it's not like I can't see it on a dog, it's just I love it so much for kids or girls. I don't know if I could ever put it on a dog. The next one you have is Luna, and I think I've spoke of this one before. When I adopt a dog, I am going to name her Luna. I believe wholeheartedly in new life, new name, just especially if it was an abused animal. That way it would just help them just forget everything that had ever going to happen to them. And Luna is, like, the only astrological name that I like, but I don't like any astrological names on kids. but I love the name Luna. I just could never see that on a kid. So yeah, when I adopt a dog, and if it's a girl, she's gonna be Luna. Okay, boys. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna stay with the girls' side. We'll go on to the national names. Top names for dogs were, for the girls, was Bella, Daisy, Molly, Lucy, and Sadie. I think I'm gonna forever think of Bella as Twilight, which I just have to share this because I'm such an idiot fangirl. Yeah, I picked that up the other night. So yeah, Bella will always be associated with Twilight in my eyes now. I think Twilight has ruined the name for me. Daisy, I just spoke of that. Molly, I spoke of that. Lucy is, again, a name that it goes hand in hand with Lucy and Molly. Or, I'm sorry, Daisy and Molly. I can see it on a child and I can see it on a dog. I like it on both. So, yeah. And, Lucy is actually, in fact, fairly high on my favorites list for girls. Children girls, so. And then the last one was Sadie, and I think Sadie is so cute. Sadie is the cutest damn name. I think if I were not to use Luna, I think Sadie would be like the next pick, because I love the name Sadie on a dog. And then for cats, there's Bella again, Lucy, Chloe, Lily, and Molly. I like Lily far too much for a child's name to put it on a cat. And then Chloe, I don't know, that doesn't seem very pettish to me. I don't think I'd care for it on an animal. Boys, alright, holy crap, this is a huge list, Amelia. And like I said, it's lists upon lists upon lists. Alright, we'll do the cats first. Felix. There's a cartoon, Felix the cat. So yeah, I can totally see Felix on a cat, but I like it a lot for a boy. A baby. So I'm not sure if I would use it on a dog. I dislike the name Ambrose. I don't like it for dog, cat, pig, horse, child, lemur, nothing. I don't like the name Ambrose. Angus. I do like Angus. I like Angus for a little boy. I never thought of it on a cat though. I think it could go quite nicely. Horace. Humphrey and Leopold. I adore Leopold. For the longest time, Leopold was actually my very top one for a boy, but I've figured out, well, I haven't figured out, I just have, like, come to the conclusion that that is just an unacceptable name to saddle on a child. But I got that from the movie Kate and Leopold. I just love that name. Humphrey, that would be cute as hell on a fat cat. That really would. Oh my god, that would be so cute. And I think I might steal it and use it if I ever get a male cat. I've always only had girls, but, so yeah. Okay, the name Bruce and Edgar. Those are the type of names that I could see on really big, lumberous dogs. Dogs that just move really slowly. I like really old, really old man names like that. I like Cletus, Edgar, big kind of dopey dorky names like that. I love on dogs, especially big dogs. So, thumbs up on Bruce and Edgar right there. Let's see, I like Napoleon on a dog. I think that is, like, super cute. I like Barnaby. I like Ebenezer is a guilty pleasure of mine for a child. And I know it can never be used. So it's like, I think it's gonna be forever, like, stuck on my guilty pleasures list. So I could totally use that on a dog. I love the name Ebenezer. know, I think I could see Merlin more on a cat than a dog. Cornelius, I like Cornelius. I like Cornelius, and I like a nickname Corny. I think it would be cute. Um, Earl. Okay, Earl is another one of those names that like I associate with big dopey dogs. I think a dog named Earl would just be so funny. Just because it's like such a like hillbilly-ish name. Like when you hear Earl, you immediately think of some like hillbilly in coveralls and a big floppy hat. Like, at least I do. The name King, I don't like King only because a lot of people who, whenever you hear of dog fights, or because there's a lot of gangs in my area, you always hear that they name their dogs these big, huge, fierce names, and King is one of them. And so whenever I think of the name King on any dog, I think that the dog is probably a victim of like the fighting ring, or is tethered to someone who's in a gang. So I do not like the name King. The name Sailor, I actually like that for a child, but because I like it as a replacement for Taylor, but I liked it spelled Saylor. Not sure about dog. I don't know. I could probably see that on a dog. Shepherd. You said you like Shepherd for a dog. I don't know. Me and my associations. Whenever I hear the name Shepherd now, I always automatically think of Stargate Atlantis, John Shepherd. So, yeah, I always have him in his, like, funky hair. I don't know, if I ever have a dog that has, like, unmanageable hair, I could probably use the name Shepherd. Banjo, that is so cute. I could totally use that. That's an adorable name. Blue, I do like the name Blue. I like Blue on either a cat, a female dog, or a male dog. I think Blue or Bluey would be like so cute. Okay, that's it for that. For male dogs and cats. We'll do dogs first. Max, Charlie, Jack, Buddy, and Jake. Buddy is just very generic. I don't like the name Buddy. Buddy kind of goes like with like the Cadens and Aidens. It's too much. It's not too much of a name. It's just there's too many animals out there with that name. Just like there's too many kids out there with the name Aiden. That I don't like the name. Max. I actually babysat for a family who had a black lab who was, gosh, I think he was probably 15, well, maybe 14, 15. And his name was Max, and that like totally worked for him. And Max is one of those names that I like. I'm either a child or a dog, so I do like the name Max. I think it's a little generic, but because of the Max I knew, I do like it for dogs. Charlie, I like it, but I like it better on a baby. I do. I like it better on a baby. Jack is another one that I'd rather see on a child. And then Jake. I think Jake is cute on a cat. I like Jake on a cat. And I can honestly tell you, I've probably known 2 or 3 dogs named Jake. So that's like bordering on generic right there with Buddy. Oh, 19 and a half minutes. Cats. Max, Tigger, Oliver, Jack, and Tiger. Jack, same thing that I said before. Max again. Tigger, that's kind of cute. I don't know. Tigger's not my favorite character, but Oliver, no. I love that name far too much to stick that on a cat. That is my number 2 name, and no, I would not name a dog Elliot. nor Oliver or Oscar. So, and then Tiger. Again, Tiger I think is another generic one. But I am at 20 minutes and 10 seconds, and I did this entire list upon list upon list, and I think I'm pretty darn good. So, with that, I say goodbye.